I'm Miles Intveld. I'm in 7th grade. I'm 12 years old. I live with my mom and dad and my two sisters, Emma and Maya.
My name is Bryce Intveld. Live with wife Julie in Woodbury. 3 kids, Miles, Emma, and Maya, 12, 9, and 7 respectively. And we've been in Woodbury for, 6 years now. And we were away for about 6 years down in Omaha, and it's nice to be back with our families up here. He was born with cardiac arrhythmias. We knew in utero, long QT at birth, arrested at 2 days, had a pacemaker put in at 3. Was started on propranolol, beta blockers, etc. Did well with that for a period of a year and a half until the pacemaker was turned down and off. Had an episode of AFib that was corrected while we were down in Omaha. And did very well until 1st grade, until we had to make a change due to increased cardiac arrhythmia. And basically the beta blocker we were on was not sufficient for that care, so we brought him in to switch that. He was abruptly stopped from that medication and went into VFib, multiple cardiac arrests, etc. Was resuscitated, did very well, spent, 25 days in intensive care. Subsequent to that, no events, event-free until this past summer, in which we brought him in to change his beta blockers to a more user-friendly, long-acting, so he didn't have to do it 3 times a day. And upon that, went into AFib, was in it for a period of 6 to 7 months, and upon attempt to correct it with amiodarone, went in and had 23 arrests. Subsequently put on ECMO, and to give him a fighting chance at either transplant or see where that led, brought down to Mayo with that assumption that we were going to go in that direction. And really through the remarkable care that we received at Mayo, we averted the necessity to have a heart transplant, and which is the most remarkable gift I think anyone could get. And we can't even express how thankful we are that we were in the right place, the right time, where the right decisions were made that allowed him the chance to go on with just I shouldn't say but pacemaker defibrillator, and not have to battle the issues associated with the transplant. And it's a level of compassionate care that I see at Mayo that I don't want to say I haven't seen anywhere else, but I've seen to a much larger degree at Mayo than anywhere in the country. And it's just remarkable. And I think it goes to show that outside of the private healthcare scenario, that the Mayo Foundation has put together a team of people that truly care about what they do. And that goes from everybody. From the custodial staff that were cleaning were friendly and pleasant and helpful, to people that were greeting people and helping families that were waiting in terms of where's the coffee, where can we do this, or where can you rest, to the nursing staff, which were just remarkable people. I mean, truly caring, and spent extra time, would stay late, would change their shifts to specifically stay an additional 3 to 6 hours to care for Miles. And I could probably go on for 30 minutes in terms of examples of different nurses, what they did, that took the time to play video games, that would take the time to make sure that what he wanted to eat he could get. Just beyond belief. I think the best example was the night we left him under their care. They'd asked, what is Miles like? Because you can still hear while under all these anesthetics. And the next day we show up, and the nurse had gone home and burned a copy of Stan Getz, tenor sax player. So we walk in the room the next day, and she's got tenor sax jazz music playing for our son. Just thoughtfulness that I've never seen before.
Well, I remember all the nurses were really, really nice, and One of them, Emmanuel, came in and played video games with me on his day off. Yeah, so all the nurses were really nice. Dell was one of the best nurses, but she made me walk all the time. I didn't want to walk.
Since we've been back, he's felt better than I think he's ever felt. He's not complained about being tired. His energy level's, high. He's, out paintballing. If you see him running around playing football with the kids in the backyard or soccer, you would never know anything happened.